Hello and welcome back to Not Just Buildings. Now, you might be wondering, do I have the right podcast? What on earth is Not Just Buildings? Well, listener, I'm pleased to tell you that we have renamed Chamber Vibes to something that more accurately reflects the purpose of this podcast, which is to tell the stories of businesses, nonprofits, and institutions in the area of Bedford, Virginia, which we do by talking to the real local people working behind the scenes. Plus, the new name is pretty catchy, and it's inspired by longtime chamber and board member Bill Moss, who always says that businesses aren't just buildings, they're people. Thank you, Bill, for your years of service to our chamber and business community. We appreciate you. Anyway, thanks so much for sticking with us as we grow, and if you're new to the podcast, we're glad to have you join us as we kick off 2026. Now, for our official introduction, welcome to Not Just Buildings, where we interview the local people behind businesses, nonprofits, and institutions in the area of Bedford, Virginia. My name is Foster Garrett, and I am the Director of Marketing and Events for the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce, which is a membership organization whose mission is to serve as a catalyst for local business success, a convener of regional leadership, and a champion for a vibrant and resilient economy. However, before we get to the interview, I would like to highlight some of our upcoming programming and events. We offer a little bit of everything for everyone, so I encourage you to stick around to learn more about what's next. But if you want to just jump straight to today's interview, no worries. You can find all of our programming on bedfordareachamber.com, and I'll drop our phone number at the end of this episode, so make sure to listen all the way through. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us last week for In With the New at the Bedford Area Welcome Center. It was such an amazing way to kick off 2026, albeit a month later than we originally intended. But it was great. We had an amazing turnout. The refreshments were incredible. They were provided by the team at the Welcome Center who hosted us and by Bridge Street Cafe. So it was absolutely delicious, and we had a great time with a lot of different new faces, which is always fun to see who comes through all of our events. But it was especially nice for this event because it's a way for us to come together as a business community to start off the new year together. And also, a lot of people told us that they had never been to the Bedford Area Welcome Center, which was surprising to me because the reason that it is called the Welcome Center and not a visitor center is because it's for everybody. It's not just for people passing through or visiting our area. It's for residents. It's for professionals. It's for businesses. If you haven't been to the Bedford Area Welcome Center, please go. It is amazing. There's a lot of different historical information, obviously lots of tourism information. They have an amazing gift shop that features a lot of local businesses selling their items there. It's just a really cool space. They have a conference room that you can rent, and the staff there are absolutely amazing. We're very grateful for their partnership. But thank you again to everybody who came and joined us. The new businesses that joined our chamber last year, a couple of them had tables set up and they had raffles of their own. We had our own raffle, and Caitlin with Comcast actually won it. So if you came through and you entered a raffle and you haven't heard back, get in contact with the business that was there, because maybe you did win, and you just need to get your prize. But next up for networking is one of our smart networking events. It's called Find Your People, Grow Your People. It's happening at the end of this month, March 31st, from 10 to 12 at the Bauer Center for the Arts. The focus of this topic is recruitment, retention, and talent development. And we will have a panel of 5 local professionals who are actively working to improve their company's workforce or helping other companies improve theirs. And we have representatives from large businesses, small businesses, and everything kind of in between. So if you're looking to kind of up your recruitment game, learn about new strategies, learn about what other businesses are doing to compete and stand out and upskill and retain their employees, please come to this. But also, if you're just interested in making connections with other people in the area, all of our smart networking events are interactive. We have built-in time for networking. And I'm really excited for this one, since we'll have a panel. We'll have a 1-hour panel, and then we will allow everybody to submit questions in a question box. And then during our intermission, we will go through the questions and we'll select a couple and we'll do a moderated question time with everybody in the audience's questions. We will have a sign up sheet for anybody that wants to have a 60-second speaking opportunity. And this is great if you just want to share some of the things that your company does for talent development or recruitment, or maybe your services could be a great benefit for another employer, whether it's insurance or direct primary care or commuter services. If you have something that you think could be beneficial to the conversation, please come. Again, that is March 31st. And all of our Smart Networking series, every event is free to chamber members. And it's only $15 if you're not a member. So we want to make it pretty accessible to everybody. We'll have coffee. It'll be a good time. I'm really excited for it. But everything else you can learn about on bedfordareachamber.com, where we have our calendar. And you're always welcome to reach out with questions. The chamber would love to hear from you, whether you're a chamber member, a community member, or just a listener who enjoys our podcast. But that's enough from me. Please allow me to introduce today's guest, Linda Brake with Bedford Ride. Welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me. It's nice to be here again.
I know. I think, is this the third year that we've done this? I think so.
I believe it is.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that I get to have you back, and we have some new awesome things to talk about this go round. But before we kind of dive into it, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and then about your organization?
Certainly. Bedford Ride provides non-emergency medical transportation for older adults and persons with disabilities that live in Bedford County in the town of Bedford. And we are celebrating 25 years.
Wow.
Serving the Bedford community. And that's a huge milestone because all of our drivers for our program are volunteers. So we are volunteer driven and community fueled. So it's really an amazing program. And also this month, I will be with the program for 22 years.
Wow.
Which I've seen it grow over the years, and also seeing the need of our community. And it's really a privilege to be able to work for an agency that provides a service like this that helps people age in place and provides access to medical care for those who just do not have resources to get there.
Absolutely. I know that part of our conversations, I think last year, was about how Bedford Ride not only provides a necessary service, especially for county emergency care, taking the burden off of ERs and ambulances, so that people that just have general medical needs can get where they need to go without having to stop up emergency traffic, but also how it is so essential for people that maybe live alone or don't have a family nearby or people that care for them on the day-to-day, having that connection with the volunteers that drive them. I've always thought that was very... It's not just driving somebody where they need to go. It's building a relationship with them.
It is. It's like neighbors helping a neighbor. And just to give you an example, last year, ending our fiscal year, we provided over 2,800 rides.
Wow.
And the generosity of our volunteers, they donated over 5,800 hours serving the community, making sure that our neighbors have access to medical care. And a lot of our neighbors are veterans that need to go to the Salem VA. It's just an amazing program. And if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life.
That's true.
And I can't believe it's been 22 years. I don't know where that time's gone. I've met so many wonderful people in this county. I never thought there'd be that many wonderful people in one place. But Bedford is a special place. And it's nice to see our older folks be able to age in place and have someone that cares for them and can get them the care that they need.
Absolutely. What was it like when Bedford Ride, when you first joined the organization?
Wow. It was it was new to me because I came from an insurance background with
Mm-hmm.
corporate insurance. And then it was my first time with a nonprofit. And I was just truly in awe of the networking, because actually that's what it is. Our county is very large,
Mm-hmm.
and we just have this network of volunteers um, that take time out of their day. We provide them the vehicle, the gas, the insurance, and they transport their neighbors to medical appointments. And it was just truly amazing to see how it all fit together and how everybody truly cares about one another. And that's the way people are supposed to be.
Absolutely. I think that when we think of community, that's really at the core of it what it is being there for each other and showing up when other people need it. And how many volunteers do you have right now?
Right now, we have about 55 volunteers.
Wow.
But we need more because there's
Absolutely.
such a demand. We have more demand than we can, provide service for. So the more, and if you volunteer for our program, you drive when you have time.
Mm-hmm.
It's, whether it be once a week, once a month, or whenever. We have some folks that are retired that live out by the lake. They're only here part of the year. So, but when they are here, then they volunteer.
That's
So,
amazing.
yeah. So it's something. We have short trips, long trips.
Mm-hmm.
We have some volunteers that really prefer to do the veteran transportation because they're vets themselves.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So they enjoy going up there and the fellowship.
Yeah, that's a cool connection.
Mm-hmm.
And what is kind of the criteria for volunteering?
Well, a good driving record. So
That's
um,
always good.
that's the main thing, and a clean background check, because we do
Gotcha.
background, and be able to pass a urine drug screening, which we have that done up at Bedford Memorial Hospital lab.
That's nice.
So there's no out of pocket cost to anyone to volunteer.
Excellent.
We pay for all of that. But yes, and once the checks come back, we'll get them trained. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like we just put you in a car and say go. We'll pair them with a seasoned volunteer, and there's a little bit of paperwork, but it's easy. And I think once they see, when someone sees what they're doing, how it actually works, it's just really, we have some volunteers that drive every day because they want to. They love it.
That's awesome.
They just love it. So, and also you would want to like to drive, but we have short runs that are just in town, or Roanoke, Lynchburg, or even out to Westlake, and it's wherever you're comfortable driving. So you can accept a ride where you're comfortable driving.
Yeah. Does your service area kind of end at Roanoke and Lynchburg? I know you only serve Bedford County residents.
Yes, that's correct. And yes, but we travel Roanoke, Lynchburg, Salem, Westlake.
Gotcha.
We do not go to Charlottesville.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, it's too far.
It is too far.
It's too far. And we really, we're not, we don't receive any federal state funding.
Oh, really?
That's, yes. So we're funded by grants that I write, jurisdictional funding. I apply to for Bedford County. They've been a huge supporter of us, and Bedford Community Health Foundation, Centra,
Mm-hmm.
the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation, huge supporters of our program, because it serves a purpose in our community, since there's very limited transportation options here.
Yes.
So if you don't know someone or have a family member or a friend, and you need to go somewhere, who are you going to call?
Mm-hmm. Especially out in the county and the town.
Yes.
We're lucky to have the otter bus.
Yes. Now. Yes. And that came out of Bark. And I was privileged to be on that transportation.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, with that.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was, and it's a fixed route, and it really, we have a lot of people that live in the apartment complexes. And so there's a lot of places they need to go to
Mm-hmm.
that are just in that loop that they go. And I'm just so proud of that.
Yeah, I think it's amazing how far it's come. Just with the usage and the frequency, and
Yes.
it's funny, like more people know about it now. I feel like when I started at the chamber 3 years ago, like I would be like, "Oh, do you know about the otter bus?" And they're like, "We have a bus." I'm like, "Yeah, we have a bus." But
Yeah.
it's cool now because people will be like, like, I know so and so, they use the otter bus to get to work, or so and so takes her kids to go to the grocery store with her on the otter bus. I'm like, that's so cool. That's awesome. That's what it's there
Yeah,
for.
the grocery store. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because it has the fixed route where it stops at the main places here in town, and it's yeah. I believe there's an app that you can follow where the
Mm-hmm.
bus where the otter bus is, so you know how long your wait is. And I've noticed that they have benches and a
Yes.
lot of where the stops are. And if I'm not mistaken, that may have come from a grant from AARP. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a wonderful addition to our community.
Absolutely. But for people in the county, there's not really anything that's going to come to your house to get you. I mean, I've seen a rare Uber or Lyft, a very rare Uber or Lyft
And
in
that's very
Bedford.
expensive too.
Very, very
Very
expensive.
expensive.
But to have somebody that can come scoop you up at your
Mhm.
house, take you to your medical appointment, you know that there's a good driver, you know that
Mhm.
they've been vetted,
Mhm.
and that they care about you. That
Mhm.
that makes all the difference.
It does. And their volunteers are the eyes and ears in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And the individuals that use their service, they are registered with our program, and they're assessed once a year through our parent agency in Lynchburg by a case care manager. And with older people, a lot of times a year, a lot of things can change. Their
Yes.
mobility may change or in needs. And so they're assessed. But we always ask your volunteers to be on the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something that doesn't appear to be right with someone, to let us know, and then we can contact our agency, and then they'll have a care manager go out there and check on them. And
Yeah.
because that has happened over the years, of a few cases like that. And of course, we're mandated reporters.
Mm-hmm.
So if we see something, we have to say something,
Yeah.
and make sure that our older population is protected.
Absolutely. And while I feel like the majority of the people that you serve are seniors, you also help people with disabilities, and
Hmm.
that looks like many different things.
Yes. It could be someone with seizures, brain injuries. We have an individual that we're serving. Her husband works.
Mm-hmm.
She's under 60, and she had a shelf fall on her head.
Oh no.
So she suffered a brain injury from that, and we provided her the rides to therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. She's made wonderful progress. Without us, she would have no way to get there because her husband works. Um, and that's one of the main things. It's the same with a dialysis patient.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 times a week. And
Yeah, that's a lot.
if you have someone that's working, it's very difficult to do that. So we're here to help fill the gap. It doesn't fill 100%,
Mm-hmm.
um, but we're if we had more volunteers, we could offer more service.
Absolutely.
That's the key, and that's what makes this program has made it successful for 25 years. Is um, you couldn't afford to have all these paid drivers.
Mm-hmm.
It would make it would make the ride very expensive.
Well, it starts to add up after a while. Like you said, dialysis is 3 times a week.
Hmm.
If you have to do that for an extended period of time, that's a lot of money.
It is, and the majority of the individuals that use our service pay nothing.
Oh wow.
It's absorbed into the program. It's on a sliding fee scale. So we, the community
Mm-hmm.
that supports us, are helping these people access medical care. since we're not
Amazing.
receiving the federal or state funding. So, fundraising, we do fundraising and community outreach.
Yeah, and you have some things coming up pretty soon to help you fundraise.
Oh, we do. It's just really an exciting year. I'm just so excited this year. We feel extremely blessed. Uh, Smith Mountain Lake Gives is coming up on early giving starts on March the 16th, which is it'll be online. And then on March the 18th, which is the actual day of Smith Mountain Lake Gives, there's a nonprofit fair, and it'll be at Resurrection Catholic Church from 2 to 5 p.m. And you can meet all the nonprofits. And there's a lot of people that don't like to give online. They rather go and do that in person. So they'll have the opportunity to meet with the nonprofits. There's 50 of us this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's really grown. And there's so much goodness in our community.
Absolutely.
And you can have the opportunity to meet them and also to give. Also, in next month, hard to believe, April, my goodness.
I know. I can't believe it's March.
It's like, didn't we just have Christmas?
I know. It was just New Year's.
But I'm ready for some nice weather after
Oh, me too.
all the ice. But in April, on the 18th, the Bedford Igniters are hosting a car cruise-in for it's a benefit for Bedford Ride, and it'll be at the Bedford Moose Lodge from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. as we celebrate the 25 years serving the Bedford community. And the public is welcome to enter their classics. There will be trophies for first, second, and third places, and the event entry is by donation. So it's not a specific amount. We just ask a donation, and that donation will go to support medical transportation for our neighbors. And we're also having Crazy Dogs.
Oh.
The Crazy Dogs, they're going to be there serving their wonderful hot dogs. I've heard so much about them. So
I've always wanted to try their hot dogs because I love a hot dog.
well, you need to come.
I do. I've never been to a cruise-in either.
It's going to be wonderful. Oh, and we also have a band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Blue Roots.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be bluegrass and cars and dogs. And we got Ms. Sweet Cakes.
Oh.
Is also going to be a vendor. So you'll have the hot dogs, and then, of course, you're going to want something sweet.
Sounds like we're going to have stomach aches afterwards for a good cause.
No, you'll be walking around. We'll walk it off.
We'll walk it off.
Walk it off. But it's going to be a wonderful time. And I'm just really excited about it. And thank you so much, Tammy Wheeler, she's the president of the Bedford Igniters, who has spearheaded this for us. And we're just very excited. We've not done this before.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping maybe we can make this an annual event, because it's now going to be into the springtime and people just want to get out of the house.
Yes, absolutely. Any excuse to get out of the house and be outside too.
Oh, yes. It's going to be awesome. So, and also coming up, and it'll be later in the year, in the fall, we have once again been selected as one of the 8 charities for the Smith Mountain Lake Charity Home Tour.
Yay.
So this will be our 5th year on the tour, and we had our kickoff meeting yesterday. So we have our house assignment, and there will be more to come on that. You can just follow us on social media. But we're going to be soliciting for sponsorships. Sponsorships give you great access to it'll be online, in print.
There's a lot of visibility.
It's a lot of visibility. And it's for a good cause.
Yeah. I know that I see the charity home tour everywhere, especially over the summer, like going into the fall. Like, it's everywhere you look. It's in the newspaper, it's on TV, it's on social media, and they do a really good job of promoting all of the nonprofits and all the things that are going on. What house do you have this year? Can you say that yet?
I can't.
You can't say
I'm
that?
not saying it
You won't
yet.
give us a sneak peek?
No.
No.
You'll have to stay tuned for that.
Okay, we'll have to stay tuned.
As soon as I get the pictures,
Okay,
then it'll be a big announcement, because right now I don't have the pictures of the home or anything.
that's totally fine.
So,
Well, if people don't know what the charity home tour is, can you just give them a little overview?
oh, well, this is the 35th year.
Wow, 35 years?
Charity home tour. This is the 35th year.
Wow.
And it's given millions, it's raised millions of
Yeah.
dollars for local charities. So each year, and I think it's November, December, if you're interested in applying to be a charity, you fill out the application and provide all the supporting documents of your nonprofit. And then it goes to a separate group, private group, that reviews the applications, and they select the charity.
Oh, wow.
So it's not the Charity Home Tour Board. It's a separate group. And they remain nameless.
The nameless group.
They're the nameless group. But yes, they select the charities. And we got the notification in January that
That's awesome.
that we were going to be on the tour. So we're excited. We have a great team.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be looking for volunteers to help with their house. What I saw yesterday, it looks like we got a great house.
Woohoo!
It's going to be a great house, and easy to cover.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be fun. It seems like each year has gotten easy. It's easier and easier.
Yep.
The first one's always like, oh my goodness.
Like, what are we doing? Thousands of people coming through your house, and you're having to help them on the docks, and
it's just
a lot of moving pieces.
It's a lot of moving pieces, but it's volunteers. They make it happen.
Absolutely.
And with, Air Nonprofit is all volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it easier, working with a new group.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what you said about it getting easier every year, I definitely feel that with the chamber. This is my 3rd year working there, wow. Which, right? I know.
3 years.
3 years. And we've done every event. Doing it the first time, I had no idea what we were doing. Because you don't know what you're doing with an event really until you run it and see like all the pain points and the things that worked and the things that didn't work, and knowing how many staff people you needed, like at every little part of it. And now, 3 years in, we're still doing new things. Obviously, we can't help ourselves, but we have so much more knowledge than we did at the start of it. We've tried things, we've guinea pigged it, and the most incredible part of this journey has been picking up new volunteers and new board members and new people who either see the value in one of the programs that we do or just want to be involved with the chamber. And it's really cool to have people come to me and be like, how can I help?
Do you still have chamber ambassadors?
I do still have chamber ambassadors.
Good to know.
I'll talk to you about that afterwards.
When I have time.
I know that. See,
my husband would kill me if I take on another thing.
We just won't tell him. You can bring the dog.
Oh, yeah. He'd be a great ambassador.
He would be a great ambassador. He can be our mascot.
Yes.
That'd be really cute, actually.
Oh, he's awesome.
Aw.
And it's all because of you.
No, it's all because of you. Well, it's all because of you and your husband.
Well.
Your husband said, I'll take him. And you said, okay.
So, well, give Mom. But we do a lot of help with the other nonprofits.
I know. You're very involved. You do a little bit of everything.
We are. On the AFP board, Association of Fundraising Professionals. Mm-hmm. I was appointed onto that board this year. And also Smith Mountain Lake, Civitan. Mm-hmm. I'm a member, and I'm also on the board there.
Are you not the president this year, or was that Deborah?
Deborah.
Poor Deborah. Sorry, I'm just joking.
And don't say the word president to me.
I know. I was like,
I've been there.
I know you have. So is she. That's why I said that.
2 years in a row. But no, it's a
great
wonderful
organization.
When I retire, maybe I can take on some other things. But
oh, you're gonna retire?
I said when.
Eventually.
Eventually, I hope to.
I feel like you're the type of person, you have a hard time not being busy.
Well, that's what my husband says. He says, "You're not going to retire because
Exactly.
I can't see you not doing anything."
Oh,
But
Linda.
I just, and I love what I do. So I'm amongst a lot of wonderful people, and that's what makes my job so enjoyable.
Absolutely. Well, you do a great job, Linda.
Well, I appreciate that. So do you. I always
Thank you.
enjoy coming here. I was like, it's like sitting down with an old friend.
No, seriously. You were one of the first people I met when I started at the chamber, and you've always made me feel very, very welcome and very comfortable,
Aw,
and you do a great job representing your organization.
thank
And
you.
it's nice having good relationships with chamber members, not just like personally, but also for your business, because we give so many referrals out.
Mhm.
It's amazing the amount of seniors that call or stop in and they need your services. And people, I think people need to know how many different people need those services and step in, volunteer,
Mhm.
sponsor, contribute in some way.
And believe it or not, even after 25 years, there's still some people that don't know exactly who we are or what we
Yes.
do. It,
Yeah.
it just amazes me. So there you have it.
That's the gist.
It's like Bedford Ride. What is that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you about it.
Well, that's one of the cool things with the chamber and with this podcast is I get to learn about all the hidden gems of the Bedford area. And it's nice because not only is it important for my work, but also for like me as somebody that lives here.
Mm-hmm.
I know about all these fun things I can do and all these businesses that are available to me, but there's also resources that should I ever need them or somebody I know needs them, I can absolutely refer them.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me feel more connected to my community.
Yes. I just love Bedford.
Same.
We moved here in 1994, and it was the best from Richmond, and it was the best move.
That's
This
awesome.
is my home. I don't. Richmond is not my home, even though I was lived there for a number of years. I just love it here.
That's awesome.
I could not move back.
I think there's something very special about this place, and it comes up pretty much every episode
Mm-hmm.
with people that either live here or work here or have just been in this area for a long time. And some people I've literally had people say, like I just threw a dart on the map and it landed here and I came here and I stayed. But I've also had people tell me, like I visited one time and I just knew immediately. But it's cool to see the people that have kind of made it their home. Last week, my guest, Michelle King, she said that Bedford is just a hallmark community. Like it's something that you think it can't be real, but it is. It's beautiful. There's great people. They're the type of people that wave at you as you walk down the street.
Yes.
And you can't get that anywhere.
Yes. And there's, no strangers.
There's no strangers.
No strangers. And when we were looking, when we were moving out this way, we didn't know where we would land. And we went to Franklin County, Roanoke, Botetourt, and the realtor took us to a place here in Bedford. And I don't know what it was. It's like, that's it.
That's awesome.
That's it. This is it. And I have no regrets. And it was the best move we ever made.
Amazing. Well, Linda, always fun talking to you. But if people want to get in touch with you, either to learn more about Bedford Ride or for a family member or for themselves, or if they want to volunteer or sponsor the charity home tour, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
Well, they can go to our website, bedfordride-cvacl.org, or they can call me at 540-587-3215, or they can email me at L as in Linda, break, BRAKE, at cvcl.org.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course, and we'll have to talk about the ambassador stuff right after this ends.
And my dog.
And your dog.
Jax.
Yes, Jax and Betsy.
Jax and Betsy.
Always good to see you, Linda.
Thank you.
You're listening to Not Just Buildings, hosted by the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce and produced by Media Squatch. There are so many great people working together to make the Bedford area a great place to live, work, and do business, and we hope that by telling their stories, our listeners are able to become more connected to our community. After all, there are so many hidden gems, services, resources, and amazing opportunities just waiting to be seized right here in the area of Bedford, Virginia. If you liked this interview, I have great news for you. New episodes come out every week, and we have lots of episodes for you to catch up on in the meantime. Episodes are available on Media Squatch Plus, our producer's local streaming app, as well as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, our weekly newsletter, Facebook and website, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. If you want to learn more about us at the Chamber, we encourage you to check out our website, bedfordareachamber.com, or give us a call at 540-586-9401. Thanks so much for listening, and keep an ear out for the next episode of Not Just Buildings.